Three Dudes, One Life.
Today we're going to talk about some questions that we pulled on our social media and answer 5 of those questions to try to give a little bit of insight into our polyamorous lives.
The first question we got was, it's kind of a two-parter. It is, what are your names and how old you are? First off, we live in Southern California. My name is Will and I'm 39.
I'm Daniel, I'm 35.
I'm Caleb, and I'm 36.
Our second question was about how we all met. So first we'll start with Will and Caleb because they met first initially.
So Will and I first met almost 16 years ago. I was actually in the military then. A friend was actually trying to connect me with another friend of hers that was still at home because we were out to sea. And when I got back, he was already in a relationship, and so we all went out one night, and that's how I met Will. Will and I didn't actually hang out at the bar at all that night, but the next morning he gave me a text and asked me if I wanted to hang out some more. And unfortunately I was on duty that day, so the following day I went and hung out, and we were together until now.
Yeah, I mean, ever since. I didn't text Daniel. I messaged Daniel on Facebook because I was a DJ in San Diego, and I was like, hey man, I see you come out to the club all the time. If you want to get in for free, I'll put you on my list. And like, we've kind of just been hanging out ever since, and that was in 2010. Yeah. It's
kind of crazy. Social media brings us all together.
Yeah.
Right? Crazy.
It is crazy.
Our third question is, how did y'all's relationship form?
So, the throuple relationship, so like they said, they were partners first, and then I came along. But at first, we genuinely have friendship. So after Will messaged me on Facebook, I would go hang out with Will and Caleb all the time. I would constantly be at their house, and we would hang out. We would go on hikes together. We would go to the club together, camp. Yeah, we were very active, but the bond of friendship was just there. So we started off as friends, and we initially tried to be a throuple back in 2012, 2013.
Mm-hmm.
But it just didn't pan out initially.
We were too young. Yeah, to realize what it was and what we really had kind of like evolving.
So we decided to stay friends after the first throuple run and see how it went, and we stayed friends. And then our second go around was we went on vacation together down to the Dominican Republic in 2016.
Mm-hmm.
And we started off as going there as friends. Yeah, that was our first international trip together, because we had been to the Keys prior to that, but nothing happened there. 2016, and then we started hanging out afterwards, or we drank in the DR with some Mama Juana, and the Mama Juana, they call it an aphrodisiac, and if you've never been, or if you don't know what it is, but it's alcohol, but it's with rum, honey, red wine, and a bunch of medicinal herbs like twigs.
Yard waste.
Yeah. Looking at the bottle, you're like, what is in this?
Why am I drinking something with sticks?
Yeah, but they kept just giving us shots, and
it worked.
Yeah, it worked.
So we that's when it started again, and I don't know if we really called ourselves official until we put it on Instagram.
Yeah, that's when I feel like we became official, because we became more comfortable to be like, this is who we are.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck.
And not only that, that's when, Instagram made all of us realize like how many throuples there were out there. There were a lot of throuples already in relationships of all genders, different mixes, and to realize that it is possible to have more than one love per person. It was it was kind of interesting and eye-opening that what we were feeling with our relationship, and not just
Wasn't weird.
Yeah, it wasn't weird. Not just our friendship, but the relationship aspect of how it turned about, and it's actually perfect.
I've actually had a little more exposure. My brother was in a throuple, and so I was at a really young age when that happened. But I guess you
It was
could
like
say
the first time you heard about it.
yeah. So
I don't
maybe
know.
from then I was like, oh, maybe that's what I want. You know?
And somehow it manifested.
I don't know. Instagram and meeting people, like meeting other thruples, definitely gave us more confidence in our throuple.
Yes.
So
Definitely.
that's what we hope what people can take away from these videos too.
It doesn't.
Not-
it's
not
not.
just-
So, yeah, it's not so taboo. It's
Yeah.
not so crazy that it is possible to be polyamorous and have more than one love. I would
Yeah.
say.
Cool.
The fourth question we got, and we actually get it a lot, is how big is your bed? And this person says they have a king bed, and after several years, they don't feel like it's big enough. I'll let them answer.
Understandable.
Actually, we have different rooms. Will and I have a room together, and Daniel has his own room. Daniel and I actually heat up to like a furnace at night when we sleep, so it's very uncomfortable for all three of us sleeping together. Even like a king size bed.
Not just heat up to the point that we sweat a whole
Yeah.
bunch.
There's
and
a
we're-
lot of man
We're
heat.
like
Yeah.
sticky on each other, and it's not.
Plus, you kind of always feel bad for the person in the middle,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And usually,
which is always Daniel.
which is me. So yeah, we have two queen beds.
Yeah.
But we definitely make sure we have time for cuddling every night.
Yes, we definitely cuddle every night.
Yeah. You have to make sure you make time for that.
And then our fifth question was, what kind of content are we looking to create with our polyamorous relationship? And I would say that really what we want to create is just to show an insight of our lives. Our lives are fun but crazy and
Definitely
natural.
crazy.
I mean, we go on crazy adventures. We hike. We go
Love the
around.
outdoors.
Yeah.
Love camping.
Just my own businesses together.
Mhm.
Little insight of our life.
We grow a bunch of plants and vegetables and succulents, and we have an Etsy store that we sell on. So it's just the hope is to show the inside of our lives, and just the content, and show how we interact and get along and how it all works together.
And hopefully by us showing us like how we interact, we can help support other thruples out there, because like you're not alone, and it is kind of cool, and it has, like we said earlier, been empowering to meet other thruples.
Yeah.
So I hope you guys enjoy it.
Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it.
So with that, I think we're going to leave it off with one of the adventures that we've gone to right before the pandemic. We went to Hawaii. So we'll show one of our videos that we made down there.
Later.
Thanks for
We'll see you later.
watching.